Under the guidance of Guru Vaishnava, we are doing the 84 Krush Parikrama of Vrindavan. This place where we are here now. Help me hold it. This place here is Madana-mohana. The place of Radha-ramana. This is the place of Radha-ramana. This deity you are seeing here. You are seeing the deity of Radha-ramana. So we have three deities in our Gaudiya Vaishnava: Govinda, Gopinatha and Madana-mohana. So if we have the darshana of these three deities, then we can say that we really had the complete Vrindavana Parikrama. So darshana of Govinda, Gopinatha, Madana-mohana. So this deity is very special. Very special. When Krishna had gone to his own abode, so from now 5,000, almost half years ago, like 5,500 years ago, Krishna was this world, and he went to the spiritual world. Krishna went to the spiritual world. Then in this moment, the great-grandson of Krishna, called Vrajanabha, he came to Vrajanabha. So, in remembrance of all these pastimes, the great-grandson of Krishna established many places of pastime. Sometimes he established some deities, sometimes he established some kundas, lakes, sometimes villages, etc., for the remembrance of the pastimes of Krishna. So here what happened? Three deities of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. They are called Govinda, Gopinatha and Madana-mohana. So we have three subjects like tattvas: Sambandha, abhidheya, and another is prayojana. So Madana-mohana is this presiding deity of Sambandha tattva. Joy! And abhidheya means bhakti tattva, the process. Who is the presiding deity of abhidheya is Sri Govinda Dev. And who is the presiding deity of prayojana tattva, the goal? Gopinatha is Gopinatha. So, who manifested this deity was, like re-manifested, was Sanatana Gosvami. Because the great-grandson of Krishna, Vrajanabha, he had not seen Krishna. So he came to Mother Uttara and he asked her, how can I make these three deities? How should I make these deities? Then Mother Uttara told, look, okay, you make the deity, show to me and I'll tell. So he manifested, Vrajanabha manifested one deity first. Mother Uttara saw the deity and told, look, the feet of this deity is exactly like Krishna's. Then this name of the deity is Madana-mohana, feet like Krishna. Then Vrajanabha made another deity. And then Mother Uttara saw this deity and told, oh, this deity has the face like Krishna's. The face like Krishna's, face like Krishna's. The name of this deity is Govinda Dev. Then the third deity he also carved, and then Mother Uttara told, look, the chest of this third deity is exactly like Krishna, the chest. Gopinath. So if you see the darshana of these three deities, then you can see Krishna completely. So the Gaudiya Vaishnavas explain, look, the Radha-ramana deity, if you have the darshan of the Radha-ramana, also you have the darshan of Govinda, Gopinatha, Madana-mohana at the same time. So Sambandha, abhidheya and prayojana tattva. This deity is so beautiful, Madana-mohana is so beautiful. If you have the darshan of Madana-mohana. You don't want to see anything else because she's so beautiful. This deity. So if the jiva doesn't have Sambandha again, knowledge of relationship, then we cannot do bhajan. To enter the realm of bhajan, what is necessary? What is needed? First of all, you need to have the Sambandha again, knowledge of relationship. If you have Sambandha again, Krishna you'll never fall down. Others die without reason, or others fall down. But if you have Sambandha again, so if you do bhajan with Sambandha again, knowledge of relationship, you'll never fall down. Krishna will never give up on you, like you'll never fall down. Presiding deity of Sambandha again is Madana-mohana. Shastra explains also. Gurudeva is Sambandha Pradata. Sambandha Pradata means Gurudeva, he gives us Sambandha again, knowledge of relationship. Just like in the wedding ceremony. What is the relationship between bride and bridegroom? The brahmana will make the relationship of wife and husband. The brahmana will chant mantras, and the brahmana is giving the relationship between man and woman. Your heart is my heart is your heart. This mantra of the wedding. By this mantra, what is brahmana is creating a Sambandha again in the couple. Then, in this way, after they are known as husband and wife, but this is not the relationship, and they are together without this relationship. This is illegal. Not getting married anywhere. Two people, a couple, staying together, a couple. This is what? Illegal or illegal, I don't know. Illegal, against the rules, against the Vedic culture does not accept this. So in the same way, when you have Sambandha, for example, in this case, a wedding, please give way in the path. So when you have the relationship, you start to have tendency to serve that person. And in this way, prema, love and affection will come. So that's why our Shastra is explaining that if you do bhajan with Sambandha, Krishna will never give up on you. Others will fall down or die without reason. Means actually fall down. So the presiding deity of Sambandha again is Madana-mohana. So we have had the darshana of this deity. So in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna and Gosvami told about him. Madana-mohana Chori gopi manorathe manmate Namadhare Madana-mohana. This form of Madana-mohana is so beautiful, so beautiful. Kamadeva came, Cupid. The Cupid came in the Rasalila. It's described about Rasalila Katha. That when Krishna, he grew up, he wanted to make the Rasalila with the gopis. Krishna was thinking about how to make the Rasalila with the gopis. Then Krishna played the flute, and then he called the gopis to the bank of the Jamuna. And then the demigods also were very eager to see the Rasalila, so they came in their spaceships, like these transcendental chariots of the demigods. They came. And Kamadeva, the Cupid, also thought. Cupid thought. Nobody can conquer the lust, no one. And Krishna he thinks he can conquer the lust. He thinks he can conquer the lust. Then Krishna told to Cupid, oh yeah, let's fight then. Let's fight and see who wins. Okay, how to be this fight? So some fight is inside the room, in the closed room. Other kinds of fight is in the open field fight. So Krishna asked Cupid, which one you want? Then Cupid told, I want to fight inside. I defeat everyone inside rooms. But the fight I want to have with you is a fight on the banks of the river Jamuna. Then Krishna said, okay, very nice. Bring your bow and arrow and get them ready. Krishna said, I don't have a bow and arrow. I only have, what? My flute. And my flute, I have actually 5 kinds of melodies or 5 kinds of notes. Anyway, then Kamadeva appeared. Then Krishna just manifested his manmata form that enchants even the Cupid. Then, seeing this form, Kamadeva, he fell fainted. So in this way, this sloka is saying, Krishna said, until I do the Rasna in Vrindavan, you continue here fainted, like unconscious. Cupid, stay unconscious. Shastra explains. In the Bhagavata also, Sanatana Gosvami Pad. He was telling Harikatha to the Janakadi Rishis, the beautiful form of Krishna. One time to see the beautiful form of Krishna, the Cupid came. To see the beautiful form of the queens of Dwarka, Cupid came to Dwarka. But when the Cupid saw the beautiful form and the youthfulness of the queens of Dwarka, even Cupid also became intoxicated and like unconscious. So Krishna manifests his most beautiful form, most like prettiest form, most gorgeous form, where? In the Rasa Lila. What is the verse? Shame Rama Rama Shame Rama Rama Sundara Rupa Goswami explains in this verse. Our Rupa Goswami describes the form of Chandra is with Shrimati Radhika, or embracing her, like with his left arm, he's embracing Shrimati Radhika. This form is so beautiful, so glorious. No other form is so beautiful as Krishna in this moment. Like Krishna and Radha together in this moment. So Krishna manifests his topmost beautiful and most gorgeous form in the Rasa Lila. When he is with Srimati Radhika. So this form is the form Manmata, a form that intoxicates even the Cupid. This form is incomparable. The Shastra explains topmost pastimes of Krishna is as his pastimes as like a human being. His form as a cowherd boy and the best of the dancers, ever youthful. There's no pastimes like his. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he told Sanatana Gosvami about Krishna Tattva. Hey Sanatana, listen to me. He's the supreme absolute truth, non-dual. Krishna is Advaya Gyan Paratattva. So there's only one Tattva, like one supreme truth. But he has an inconceivable potency, which is also inherent to him, and like this manifests many forms. So his inherent form, his form is Madana-mohana. If the jiva see this form, the jiva doesn't want to see anything else. If the jiva sees his form as Madana-mohana, that's why Shastra explains. Until we haven't had the darshana of Madana-mohana Krishna, so if you don't see him, Madana-mohana, then this Cupid, material Cupid, will still control us and make us dance like the material Cupid. So we went to the transcendental Cupid, Madana-mohana, transcendental Cupid come. So if he comes, then the material Cupid will be removed from our heart. Madan means also lust or Cupid. So there are three Cupids. The Cupid in this world that actually from Swargaloka. Even ants, even starting from the ants until Lord Brahma, everybody is intoxicated by, mesmerized by the lust. Nobody can conquer the lust. We are conditioned souls. How can we conquer the lust? Not even Brahma, Shiva, Narada. They cannot conquer the lust. Although they are Mukta Purush, liberated souls, actually they are not under the delusion of lust. But they are making this pastime to teach us. Hey, Bada Jiva, don't be arrogant thinking that you have conquered the lust. Even Brahma, Shiva, Narada, and they have been deluded by the lust. Actually, just make Lila to show to us. So this Swargiya Cupid, this Cupid from Swargaloka. There's also another Cupid in Dwarka. His name is Pradyumna. So second Cupid in Dwarka, Pradyumna. Pradyumna, manifestation of the original Cupid. The original Cupid, or Mulkam Dev, is Krishna, Vrajanabha, Shyam Sundar. And his manifestation is the Pradyumna from Dwarka. So in our Kama Gayatri mantra is saying Pushpa Banaya, this word, right? Pushpa Banaya, these arrows of flowers. So if this transcendental Cupid appears in our hearts, then the material Cupid, material lust will be destroyed. So we come here and with this hope that he will come in our heart, and this transcendental mode will come in our heart, and at the same time the material lust will be destroyed. So Sanatana Gosvami, he showed the speciality of Madana-mohana. Sanatana Gosvami, by the instructions of Mahaprabhu, he came to Braj. Mahaprabhu sent Rupa Sanatana to Braj. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was in the Ramakeli village, Ramakeli, Mahaprabhu told to Rupa Sanatana. Actually, Rupa Sanatana prayed to Mahaprabhu before. They saw him and told, Namo Mahavadanyaya. So Rupa Sanatana told this prayer to Mahaprabhu in the village Ramakeli Gaon. So praying to Mahaprabhu in this way, then Mahaprabhu told Rupa Sanatana, you have to give up all your royal duties, jobs, tasks. Sanatana Goswami, he was the Prime Minister of the King Hussain Saha. And Rupa Goswami, he was the what? Financial Minister of the King Hussain Saha. Mahaprabhu told, give up all these royal duties and very quickly you have to go to Vrindavan. Then, by the orders of Mahaprabhu, Rupa Sanatana, they came to Vrindavan. The story is very long, but anyway, they have come here. Then Sanatana Goswami decided to do his bhajan here. Sanatana Goswami, how he was doing his bhajan? Every day he used to do walking from Vrindavana to where? To Giriraj Govardhan. Every day. So then he used to do the 21 miles parikrama, Giriraj parikrama every day. Then he used to come to Mathura. Where? Near to where near Holy Gate, he would enter there. Then there was a Chobi, one place, one family of Brahmana. It was a Brahmana and Sadgara. Anyway, there, Sanatana Goswami used to beg alms, Madhukari. Then again he used to come here walking. Is it possible for us? We're going by bus. If we do, if one only day parikrama. If in the next day we want to sleep after the parikrama in the bus whole day, for example. Okay. But every day Sanatana Goswami, not only one day, every day he was walking all these things. From Vrindavana to Giriraj Govardhan, then parikrama full of Giriraj, then come to Mathura, then begging alms in Mathura, then again come here, do his bhajan. So this was his bhajan. So doing parikrama one day he fainted on the way. Then Krishna directly, Thakurji Krishna appeared and gave mercy to him. We heard this already before. You know, when we went to the temple Radha-ramana, you know, the Thakurji gave one stone of Giriraj with a mark, impression like a footprint, and also of Krishna, footprint of Krishna, also the mark of the stick, cowherd stick, flute. So the cowherd stick and also the cowhood footprints. So Krishna told to Sanatana, do parikrama 4 times of this stone, and it's the same fruit of doing parikrama of the whole Giriraj. So Sanatana Goswami, so this deity was before in Chobe, Parat, one place. So Sanatana Goswami went there for begging alms, and the deity, what the deity was doing? There was a brahmani, the wife of the brahmana. So Krishna was playing with the daughter of this brahmani. I don't know, some play. No, I don't know the English for this play. Some play. They were making some game. Krishna and the daughter, the son of this brahmani. Sorry, not son, grandson. So the son of the brahmani, or the grandson, said, "Oh, you lost. You have to carry me on my top, on you." And Krishna ran away and entered inside the altar. So Krishna was doing the lila there. Then one day what happened? Sanatana Goswami, he saw that the brahmani, this woman, Chobani, she was cooking for the deity. And the Vrajavas, what they do? They don't wash the clothes after the number 2. When we go for number 2 for stooling, but we have to take shower after, But the Vrajavasis, they don't follow this. All here are Vrajavasis. So they hasn't washed the clothes after number 2, and she was brushing her teeth with a stick, and also making the kitchen for the deity. And she was like stirring the khichdi with the stick, and with the other part of the stick, she was also brushing her teeth. Sanatana Gosvami saw this and told, "What are you doing? This is not proper. You have to offer the food to the deity. So before you have to take a shower, then you can cook for the deity. You have to follow the Shuddha Sadachara, the pure behavior." So Sanatana Goswami, he wrote in the Hari Bhakti Vilas, he explains how to serve the deity. You have to follow the Shuddha Sadachara, the pure behavior. But this brahmani, she was brushing her teeth, and with the other part of the stick, she was stirring the food. Even some tour, maybe saliva was also dropping in the pot. And then Sanatana Goswami told to Chobani, this lady, this is not proper, not proper. But the Vrajavasis, so Sanatana Goswami was known by the Vrajavasis as like, everybody called him Bare Baba, like the great Baba. Bare Baba. Vrajavasis would call him like this. So the Chobani said, "Okay, Baba, okay, I'll follow whatever you said, I'll follow." Yes. So the next day, the Chobani, she took a bath, then put tilak, did anik, then she went to cook the khichdi for the deity. And the deity was even crying, like Sanatana Goswami, with his divine eyes, he saw like the deity was actually hungry, and like, so Sanatana Goswami told Vrajavas, no need to follow the rules, just do whatever you're doing for the deity, it's okay. So Mahaprabhu told, if you go to Vrindavana, don't stay for a long time, and if you go to Giriraj Govardhan, don't climb on Giriraj to see Gopal. Don't stay for long in Vrindavan, because if you stay for long, where there are Shuddha Vaishnava, Shuddha Vrajavasi, pure Vrajavasi, if you look at them and they are maybe not following the rules, you may have some doubt in your heart, or offenses, because so that's why Mahaprabhu told this. If you go to Vrindavana, don't stay for longer, and if you go to Giriraj, don't climb on Giriraj to have the darshan of Gopal. So, but the Vrajavasis, they are running on the top of Giriraj. Have you seen? When you go to Giriraj Parikrama, the Vrajavasis, they are running to the top of Giriraj. They are Vrajavasis. They can do. But other people, no, cannot imitate. So that's why Sanatana Goswami, he told okay, you are a Vrajavasi, however you are serving the deity, continue doing that. Then what happened later, the deity told Sanatana Goswami, the deity told, I want to go with you to Vrindavan. Deity told to Sanatan, hey Sanatan, I want to go with you to Vrindavan. I want to go. Then Sanatana Goswami told, but I live on begging alms, okay? I cannot serve you nicely like this. Deity said, but I want to go with you, Then Sanatana Goswami brought the deity, brought here the deity and kept the deity here. Then what happened? Sanatana Goswami, what was he doing? Every day he was taking atta, like wheat flour, just 2 morsels, like 2 hands of wheat flour. Then he was like just mixing with water and put in the fire. And then he would offer this like dry bread, like dry chapati to the deity. Then the deity told Sanatan, the name is Bati. It's like just flour and water mixed and put in the fire. You didn't even put salt. Come on, put some salt. Then he said, no salt. Then the deity told, Sanatana Goswami answered, so then you're asking for salt. Tomorrow, what do you ask for? For ghee. Then you ask for paneer, also for cheese, and so many other things. Rabri malai. Like when you go to Bihar. You're from. Akarjani? If someone from Bihar, please forgive me, but I have to tell the truth. Akarjani matlab? Akarjani matlab? Akarjani? Akarjani. I've seen directly. I'm talking about 40 years ago. So when some person from Bihar would come, कहाँ पे ट्रेन में कहाँ हम घुस जाते हैं?
Three Bihari are in a train. Then then they will say that whole train is ours.
So the Bihari people will enter in the train. Slowly they'll sit down on your seats and they'll kick you out from the train. Actually, they even sleep on the train. So that's it. If you give a little bit to the person wants more and more and more, like the Bihari people in the train. Gurudeva said. So that's why he said today you are asking for salt, next day ghee, then more and more. So I cannot do all this. Then the deity told, Thakurji told, okay, Sanatana, I'll arrange myself. Okay. This is actually loving quarrel, prema kalaha, loving quarrel. So, loving quarrel to the deity. The deity told, Sanatana Gosvami said, today you're asking this, okay, so go to Nandagaon, go to your father, come on. He has 900,000 cows, your father. But I don't have anything, get out. Then the deity said, Sanatana, I'll not leave you, I'll stay here with you. Okay, if you want to stay here with me, you have to eat this food. This dry, it's not even roti, not actually chapati. It's not even chapati. It's just like maybe a bowl of wheat and water and the fire. When you go there, they will give to you. You will break your teeth eating this. If you give this to our children, they will even break the tooth eating this. So the deity said, okay, I'll arrange myself, don't worry. Sanatana Goswami, okay, you want to arrange myself? Arrange yourself, I don't care. Then what happened? One day, there was nearby here, before the Jamuna was flowing nearby here, the Jamuna was flowing nearby. So one day a rich person brought so many goods to sell things. Some people said that it was full of salt in that ship. Anyway, so this rich man this businessman had a boat, not a ship, like a boat full of things to sell. But the boat got stuck in the Jamuna here and the boat wouldn't move. Then okay, what to do? So somebody told, oh, there is a sadhu nearby, Siddha Mahatma. Whatever he'll say will become true. So the businessman came to Sanatana Goswami and told Maharaj, my boat stuck here. Then Sanatana Goswami told, I don't know anything, ask the deity. So he went and told the deity, if my boat will start moving, whatever I get as profit, everything I'll use in your service. I'll even make a temple for you. Okay. And he told this, and immediately the boat started to move, and now all the profit he used for making his temple. He's saying salt in the boat. Okay, no problem. So a very big temple, and they started to offer so many food to the deity. Like now we're going to the Samadhi for darshan, Aditya Tila. Then we'll go back to the temple and take Mahaprasad.